Pop Squad coming at ya. We've got something sent in from one of my patrons. This was sent in by Nokken, Nokken, and Nokken sent in something from J.Sama. You Sleep is the name of the track. I've got the lyrics here. The last time I listened to J.Sama was back in July. It was a song called Intro, and it was the only track I've done from J.Sama. I know I got some really good feedback from people on it, so I'm looking forward to this one because I like that one, and I'm assuming he's making some more awesome music. This came out apparently in 2016. It seems kind of early for him. I don't exactly know when he got started. Rap, memes, and trap. Interesting. Why would that be? What does this say about J.Sama? J.Sama, 21-year-old up-and-coming rapper from West Palm Beach, Florida. He was perhaps the most well-known for his 27 mixtapes, Bringin' Drama Volume 1. Right, he was shot and killed on January 27th, 2019 in Palm Beach. He was survived by his unborn son. Wow, that's awful. Let's check this out. So this is J.Sama, You Sleep. And I have the lyrics right here. So let's go. Thanks again to Nokken for sending this in. I appreciate it. If you want to be a patron, information is down below in the description of this video where it says more. And be a patron. It's only $2 a month. If you do $10 a month, you get on the Discord with me. And I don't know, check in there pretty regularly, and there's a bunch of people in there. They share a ton of music for me to listen to, so if you want to send me stuff, the Patreon and the Discord server via Patreon is an excellent way to do it. Let's go. You Sleep from J.Sama. 4 minutes 16 seconds. Let's do it.
5 people who died in all in a car crash earlier on this road. 4 people died here out on Blue Heron Boulevard, the other in the hospital. The 6th person involved in this accident is now recovering in the hospital. This crash happened just after midnight. The 2 cars involved were a Mercedes and a Lexus. Investigators say this is what happened. The Mercedes came fast off I-95 heading eastbound and crashed into the Lexus. The Lexus was also headed eastbound.
I assume this is
After
all just
impact,
intro.
both cars crossed the median into the westbound lanes and ended up in the bushes next to Blue Heron Boulevard. 4 people were ejected from the Lexus. All 5 inside of the Lexus are dead this morning.
JayO.
Love the way this is starting. Very, very cool.
Hey, free the team, man. Yeah. RP. Man, Nori. TJ and Lil CJ. Squash shit. LP. I believe God's in me. Wherever.
Does this sound good? So it sounds like this is kind of a tribute to, I think the names were the same as the people who were in that car accident. Man, it's rough. This sounds very, very cool, though. I mean, I really like the way this sounds.
Squash it. LP. I believe God's in me. Wherever I go, He's there with me. I care for those who ain't care for me. So when I go, just remember me. Even if so, in love and memory. For the ones who dead and gone, I hope they rest in peace. I think of those who think of me. If you ain't heard of JayO, then you sleep. I'm still mama's baby, I just got old. My codeine in my baby bottle with a little soda. Fuck where you from, nigga, I'm from Florida, where we told pistols with no holster. Fuck the other side of niggas on my side, real like Lil Wayne, I'm the fireman and I might start a fire drill. Boy, you better keep it moving when you ride by here. Niggas round me really down to hit.
This is super cool. This is such a great sounding track. Kind of has a little bit of a, like, the only way I can describe it is like an island sound to it. It's very, very cool. It's unique sounding. It's kind of, kind of dancey, and yet the stuff he's talking about is really pretty heavy. And I love that it's like he's pulling up names on screen of people who've obviously passed away, and I don't know who they are or why they're there. I don't have any idea. It's a really cool track. This is a really good song.
A lot of niggas got beef. I'm like hella 5 carat. Hey JayO, where you been at? Nigga right here. I'm always down to help my niggas if they needed my help. And if you don't give me the beat, then I'ma make it myself. And if you don't give me the beat, then I'ma make it myself. Hold up. I believe God's in me. Wherever I go, He's there with me. I care for those who ain't care for me. So when I go, just remember me. Even if so, in love and memory. For the ones who dead and gone, I hope they rest in peace. I think of those who think of me. If you ain't heard of JayO, then you sleep. I just got out of jail, I'm tryna stay out. They like JayO, music is your way out. Keep working, you gon' blow up any day now. My plug hit me up, I slang A now. My thugs in the club, we gon' tear down. Them Zoes from Lake Park do not play around. If we catch you slipping, you ain't gon' make it out. Got guns where I ain't gotta aim, I could just spray around. If you holding on that work, we gon' lay it down. Pistol at your face while my niggas look around for them pounds. No one running up on the news if you don't make a sound. Made one false move and we gon' air it out, bitch. Hold up. Made one false move and we gon' air it out. J.Sama bringing drama to you and your mama. J.Sama bringing drama to you and your mama. J.Sama bringing drama to you and your mama.
Omar the director.
That was a super cool song. I really like the way that sounds. I'm almost sad that it's it's so funny. It sounds like such a cool, almost dancey track that I want to just like bop to, right? Like I just want to be like, oh yeah, it's super cool. But it's the lyrics are so, and I don't have a problem with that, right? I'm just saying it seems like a very kind of light song, but then you listen to it and you're like, oh man, like this is not light. This is not light at all. This is like reverent. And it's a super good song. Yeah, I really like this. I think this is one of my favorites. It's just so cool sounding. I absolutely love the way this sounds.
JayO. Hey, free the team, man. Yeah. RP. Man, Nori. TJ
So
and
cool.
CJ.
It's so cool.
Squad shit. LP. I believe God's in me. Wherever I go,
Simple
He's there
percussion.
with me. I care for those who ain't care for me. So when I go, just remember me. Even if so, in love and memory. For the ones who dead and gone, I hope they rest in peace. I think of those who think of me. If you ain't heard of JayO, then you sleep.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, it's really fantastic. Love it. Absolutely love it. Man, Knockin', thank you for sending it in. And like I said, it's not a light song, but man, it sounds good. I almost I almost wish you'd use this beat for like something like a party song. And this is not a party song. But it's so good. It's so good, and I love that he's that it's a tribute. It's a great idea for a song. I think the lyrics are fantastic. He gets across what he wants to get across, and it's great. And why did he have to go get killed? He didn't do it, right? Another guy. I mean, clearly the guy's got it, and he produced that, so he made that whole track. That's amazing. This is somebody I also wish had made it out, who hadn't fallen victim to his own life, right? Because it would be so cool to see where he could have gone, what he could have done. Super talented. Just I saw thing the other day. This is the 50th year of hip hop, right? And so they've had celebrations kind of throughout the year at different times. And I saw something, I don't know if it was on TikTok, but it was a little snippet of somebody talking about how it was I think it was Tyler the Creator talking about how this is not me speaking, this is me quoting Tyler, but he's talking about how we've taken this music, and you have to remember I'm saying it from his perspective, so I'm speaking as if I were a black guy who is super successful in rap, but how so many of us have taken this music, how many minorities, really, because it's not just black people, have taken this music and used it to get out. And he went on, he talked about it for a couple of minutes, and it was really cool to see people in the audience. Dr. Dre, I know, was one. There were a few other people that I'm not remembering at the moment. And they're all just like nodding along. Absolutely. Like, yep. We used it. We had to do something to get out, to make a better life for ourselves. We knew we loved music. We knew we wanted to do something. And he was like, it's pretty amazing. And it's even more amazing because there's people who could make it out, and then, well, I guess that doesn't make it more amazing, but people who could get out, who are talented enough, who have something to say, and then they just can't take that last step to, well, it's an impossible step. I say it a lot on here about how people, you're always yourself, and you can't run away from your life, like where you came from and what you can't, like, it just is so alien to, like, nope, I'm never going to talk to those people again, because you never know when you're going to blow up, when you're going to go from being J.Sama, the guy who makes music and is, he could be the next big thing, to being the next big thing. Like, when do you just say, okay, and could you even do it? Like, say, okay, I'm not going to talk to any of those people who were there for me on the way up, because it's too dangerous for me to be around them, to still be part of my old life. I don't know how you do that, and I don't even know if I'm making sense. What I'm trying to say is, like, you can't get away from yourself. And he got killed in the street. I mean, I assume it was gang related. It was based on something from his past that came back to bite him in the ass and ended his life. I'm assuming it wasn't random, I guess is what I'm saying. But how's he supposed to know? Like, okay, now I'm supposed to get out of here and be safe, go somewhere else. Like, you can't. Like, that's your life. It's just... And he could have done it. He could have made it out. He could have gotten out. I don't know. I'm probably not explaining myself very well, but it makes me sad, because this is one of those guys that I would love to see what he'd be making in 10, 15, 20, 25 years, see how his perspective changes, how his voice changes. And now we don't get to see that. Good song. Knockin', thank you very much for sending this in. I appreciate it very much. Stick around. I'm going to do another track tonight. Papa Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon is over here. Feel free to send me stuff. I appreciate it. This is a good song. Going on my favorites. Getting downloaded right now as soon as I go away. Bye-bye.